The profile and development of any nation is defined by its media and its capacity, integrity, and ingenuity. This is also driven by professionalism and ability to deliver incisive, cutting-edge news that makes meaning and sense. Mr. Simon Kolawole, a notable journalist in Nigeria known for integrity, professionalism, and high drive for nation-building stories, launched the Cable NG news site. This launch brought together public and private sector players in the country. In his opening remarks, the former head of state of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and chairman of the occasion, General Abdulsalami Abubakar, described this launch as phenomenal to the Nigerian media space, commended Mr. Simon Kolawole for a laudable effort.
I'm very pleased to be here this morning as the chairman of this occasion to launch the Cable online newspaper. The founder, Simon Kolawole, described by the World Economic Forum as the global leader, is a young Nigerian who has shown so much passion and concern for the peace and progress of our dear country. I'm happy to identify with him.
Highlight of the event was the panel of discussion on Nigeria at 100 years and the way forward. This panel looked at the issues on nation building, policies and its impact on the nation, and the way forward for Nigeria.
It's a new age, the digital age. It's beckoning on us in the broadcast industry as well, because come next year when we go digital, the landscape of the broadcast industry is going to change. Then you'll be talking about so many channels on digital terrestrial, which means you may not have to pay to be able to watch 100 channels.
The exciting things that have happened in Nigeria have mostly been happening on the in the private sector. And when I look at the private sector, I'm so excited, I'm so thrilled what young people are doing. The public sector is where things have been less than satisfactory. We have to also look at the state level. While the federal government is dealing with grand policy for the nation, the state government should also be coming up with policies, coming up with innovative and creative avenues of engaging young people, employing more people, creating jobs, creating opportunities.
Let us ask ourselves, is this where we should be? And all of the advances that we have recorded, what is our contribution to those advances? Yes, we can talk on the telephone. Where is the made in Nigeria telephone? Now perhaps, as I've said, as we leapfrog with the technology and the ideas of others, we must honestly, in an increasingly competing and competitive world, we must honestly begin to ask ourselves very serious questions. How vulnerable are we?
In Nigeria, as we speak, more than 10 cities, each one have a population of more than 3 million people. With 3 million people in one city, it's a delight for any business. And beyond that, we have oil. Whether oil is a blessing or a curse, it's open for debate, but at least we got the oil and we earn some revenue from the oil. And most importantly, workforce. We've got very smart folks working in this country. We've got the richest black man in this country. We've got so many more people who are not as rich as he is, but we are doing many great things to turn this country around. And what are the things that are required to make this country great? Of course, I've mentioned good governance. We need to govern very well. We need natural resources, which we do. We need good infrastructure, especially communication.
In his presentation on Cable NG, Mr. Simon Kolawole described this as a new phase for the Nigerian media.
Part of what we have done today with this discussion is to be part of nation building. If you are a very negative person and very sentimental and you don't analyze issues on the basis of fact, you are not likely to enjoy the cable. If you just want to say Nigeria is finished, Nigeria, this country, idiots, foolish Yoruba, stupid Hausa, you are not going to like the cable. Because it's going to be a quality website where only edifying comments will be published. That is what we have set out to do. And these are the kind of things we believe is missing.
With the launch of Cable NG, we believe that the mainstream media will begin to see innovation from the internet and the new technology level, which will change the Nigerian landscape and profile.
A fantastic launch, an innovation in industry, and we're all for things like this. My company supports innovation. We're the topmost internet business in the country, so we're going to make it very easy for any subscriber to be able to read the cable on the telephone.
As host broadcasters, we're responsible for the feeds. So the whole world is beckoning and relying on us to give them the clean feeds, the best feeds, and to showcase Nigeria. And we're more than ready to do that.
It's the way to go, because that's the new media. That's where everybody is going. The younger generation, they don't have time to pick up newspapers. But, at the click of a finger, they can get all the news they want. You get your news on the move. Even us, old people, that's what's happening. Anything that happens anywhere in the world, we get it through our telephone system, through our iPads and the rest of it. So it's a very futuristic and very apt, business development. And I think it will succeed, because that's where everything is heading.
Because we believe in the future of this country, we believe Nigeria is going to be a great place, and believe we have a role. The media must play a critical role in that venture. And that's why we chose to do the cable. And we decided to go online because increasingly we see that more and more Nigerians are going online. We have over 50 to 50 million Nigerians who now use the internet. Everybody has one form of phone or the other that can browse. So the best way to deliver journalism now, in my opinion, is online.